Yo yo, it's Average Joe, and I'm back with the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Right, let's see what our next quest is then. Find an alchemist. That guy's pretty far away. Thought there would be one in there. Yeah, may as well though. I'm actually just gonna fast travel back there, even though I'm already here, just to get my horse to spawn. And there it is. Who are you, Chief? What you doing?
Yeah, Restita Stat Lilia. I work at the Chestnut Handy Stables. I shopped at Three Brothers a couple of days ago. Not sure which one I talked to, though. Farewell.
Gotta love Bethesda glitches. So we are off to a new little town. I'll check out this little camp.
Hello? Who's there?
Are these all enemies? Looks like it. I think I just hit that wolf. That was a great shot. Pretty sure there's one more though. Nothing good. Do I bother to check in here? Depending how deep the cave looks, I might turn back.
What's that? Who's there?
Is that a person? Can I snipe them? No, there's the people.
Anytime, friend. I'm right here.
Anyone looking for work should consider the fighter's skill.
What's that?
I was thinking any chance that they're friendly, but clearly not. I'm over encumbered. What caused that? I was fine just a second ago. Ah, something must have increased my carry weight by 5. Man, what do I get rid of though? Oh no, I'm back to normal. Yeah, that's too far. Gotta try and work out how to get out now. Too many arrows. Back on the journey to find the alchemist. Okay, horses are not a good choice to swim with. I'll get it back on the land. If it can. And this is where we part ways. So I think I probably should have been carrying around some soul gems. Because every time I attack something it wants to take the soul. Which I'm guessing is a benefit to the sword I'm using. You definitely need to keep your energy for climbing. Heals well. Ah, nice, a little village. See if anyone needs assistance. Nice looking house. I don't know if that's glitched or if that is not an object you can interact with. I did just update the game before this stream. Its first official update. So I'm sure there's still going to be a lot of glitches.
Excuse me. We have a small problem that we hope you can help us with. You may be wondering why you can't see me. We are all wondering the same thing.
Yeah, I got a giant fight there.
Everyone in Ayleswell suddenly became invisible several weeks ago. It was sort of fun at first, but the novelty is definitely worn off now. You can imagine how difficult it is to run an inn while invisible. Once you get a reputation as a haunted inn, you can just forget about it. So we've all been keeping quiet, hoping the spell will wear off. But we're running out of patience. We're sure it was Ankatar's doing. We can't find him. If you can help us, we will be extremely grateful. He's a wizard who took up residence in the ruins of Fort Caractacus a couple of years ago. He's caused us no end of trouble with his magical experiments, but nothing as bad as this. We've tried to find him, but had no luck. If he's still living in the fort, he's hiding from us, and no wonder. If you could find him and get him to remove this cursed invisibility, we will all be in your debt.
I'm guessing he turned himself invisible too by accident? So, who is Ankatar?
We're pretty sure he's still hiding out in Fort Caractacus, although he never answers when we've tried to find him.
Where is that?
It's just to the southeast of here. Follow the path down the hill, but watch out for the invisible monsters that infest the ruins.
Invisible monsters too. How am I going to defeat that easy?
You can't be too careful out in the wilderness. Almost any creature you find is liable to give you a disease. Take care.
Well, I'll try.
Talk to Dirham in the inn. I'm tired of this minstrel's freak show our town has turned into.
So how many people are invisible?
Afternoon. What's new with you? They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. House Drez and Hlalu have renounced the slave trade and freed the beast folk from servitude. Morrowind has always been a troubling place. It seems it is more so now.
Sometimes people who are invisible are trying to get some privacy.
Dirham will be glad to talk your ear off about the whole mess. Hi there. What's it? Oh, really? I'm invisible, you say? Thanks for letting me know. Talk to my brother Dirham if you want to know all about it.
Hi there.
I don't like to think about zombies. Missing arms, legs, heads. They smell awful, and they're hard to kill.
Have you talked to Ankatar yet? Can he make us visible again?
I think you've already cured it. I think you're already back to normal, Chief.
Be seeing you.
What?
Let's go check out this evil wizard then. I can't wait for a Morrowind remake, remaster. Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 5 is definitely the one I go for. I spent about 2 years just on one save. It's been my favourite Elder Scrolls so far. I tried some of them online, I don't remember which. It was alright. Not really the thing for me. But Morrowind I played for a little bit and I liked it more than, well, I'm sure that I did play the original Oblivion, at least a little bit, and I think I liked Morrowind more.
Go away! I don't want whatever you're selling.
Yeah, so I'm guessing this guy has turned himself invisible by accident. Weighs nothing, I'll take it. See if I can stop the rain.
I told you to leave me alone. Go away.
Trying to work out where I can hear him from. There he is.
Oblivion take you. What is it you want from me? Yes, I have been working on a new invisibility spell. As you can see, it works quite well. Why? Oh, really? Everyone in town? That must have been what all the shouting was about a few weeks ago. I'm afraid I was engrossed in an experiment that required my full attention. You see, in order to increase the efficacy of the spell, the radius was likely to approach the... Oh, never mind, I don't mean to bore you. You can tell them not to worry. The effect is not actually permanent. It should wear off eventually. Well, in a year or two, maybe a bit more. There's no way to be absolutely sure. That's the exciting thing about basic research. Really? I find being invisible quite refreshing. But if it will get everyone to leave me alone, fine. I did work out a counterspell last week. If I can just put my hand to it. Ah, here. Stand in the center of town to make sure you get everyone. Oh, and make sure... Never mind. It should be fine. I am sorry about that. Just use the reverse invisibility scroll I gave you.
Is he gonna do something that affects me?
I've already given you the scroll. Stand in the middle of town, read it, poof! It is exactly like magic. Stop talking. Stop! Thief!
I didn't even pickpocket
What
you,
is
Chief.
it now? Stop talking. Enough.
That was easy enough then. Yeah, I guess this is the center. Reverse invisibility. And I guess I just do it like I would with the fire. My luck has been damaged. I want my fire back. Flare.
Thank you, thank you. I can't tell you how good it feels to be able to see myself again. My sisters, on the other hand, I wouldn't mind if they had stayed invisible. Ah, me. Friend, you are welcome at the Ayleswell Inn anytime, free of charge.
Awesome. Does that mean we've got a player home? Somewhere to rest? I hope.
We haven't seen him since that whole invisibility mess. I hope it stays that way. There's never any charge for you, friend. Upstairs, first door on the left.
Hey there.
Take care.
Big thanks.
Hey, you're the one made us visible again, right? Good show. Don't get me wrong. Some of my best friends are elves. But self-important jerks like Ankatar give them all a bad name. Cyrodiil is surrounded to the north and east by the lofty Gerald and Valus mountain ranges. Goodbye.
Who else wants to talk?
Oh, it's you. My brother goes on and on about you. I know you saved us and everything, but it does get tiresome after a while. Typical Ultima. Thinks the whole world is made for his convenience. If I had my way, we'd go down there and burn him out. Let him find some other place for his little experiments. You're talking to me, and I don't like you. Goodbye. Go bother someone else.
Straight to the point.
You really enjoy this whole hero thing, don't you? Everybody fawning all over you? I'm not like that.
The sisters are basically the same person.
If he's smart, he'll keep out of my way. High elf, and a mage to boot.
The worst kind of arrogance. Spriggans. Nature's guardian's my foot. Mean things. They'll curse you. Or they might call a bear to tear you apart. Stop talking.
Move. This is my house now. Level 4. I think strength. Definitely. We'll get them up to an even number. And that's all we can do at the minute. Yeah, agility it is. So now anything that weighs something is getting put in here. Should I keep that on us? Maybe for now. Alright, that's a quest item. Umbra doesn't weigh anything. That's surprising. Yeah, I'll leave that there as well for now. I'll keep keys with us though. Right, that's lightened it up a very big amount.
Ah, the savior of Ayleswell. Whatever you need, I'm at your service. Where to buy weapons? Where to buy anything if you can afford to travel is the market district in the Imperial City. Goodbye.
Been there, checked it out. Not as good. Right, I definitely need to remember this place. So we can go back and fight at the arena. But I think I'll go back to Seeking Roots. That was a nice easy quest. And they even give us a home to stay at. Finger Bowl Cave. Keep that for another time. Actually, fast travel back there, get my horse to spawn. Hopefully. There it is. Is there a way to stop that popping up? The armored old nag? I mean, it's not really doing anything, it's just annoying for us to see. Unmarked cave discovered. What is that? Imps. See what kind of loot they've got. Imp gall. The weight to sell ratio is real good. Something I always look out for. It's not somewhere I'll check out just yet. Especially that's the first time we've seen imps. I think I might have just got myself trapped. Come on, horse. Yeah, boy. Yo, chief.
It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take any stolen goods you have. The next move is yours. Pay your fine, or I'll haul you away.
I've got a 25 quid bounty. Do I lose anything if I go to jail?
Serve your time peaceably, and pay your debt to society. Go away.
I could pick my way out. Yeah, go for it. I'll just Save my time. Heavy armor -1. Where is this? Oh, it fast travelled us to the city I was going to anyway.
What can I do for you? Yeah, I've heard of him. Isn't he a soldier or guardsman in the Imperial City? I can't believe it. The Grey Prince has been beaten. There's a new arena grand champion now, someone called the Crimson Blade.
Wonder who that is.
Bye.
Good day. I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess Narina Carvane here in Bruma. She requests your company at your earliest convenience. Countess Carvane would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come. My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best time to see her.
Well, no clue who that is.
The Countess is in attendance. Please observe proper etiquette. I'm sorry. You must speak to Countess Carvane for any further information.
Well, I want my gear back first. You can have your pants and shirt back. Take the shoes as well. Just had to make sure it was still glowing purple.
I've heard much about your deeds from my people in Bruma. I trust the stipend Tolgan gave you whetted your appetite. Good point. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Countess Narina Carvane. I assume you've noticed all the Akaviri relics I'm displaying. Well, it's safe to say I'm a collector of sorts. I've invested a great deal of time and money acquiring these bits of ancient history. In fact, I'd be so bold as to proclaim my collection the most complete in all Cyrodiil, perhaps even beyond. Except for one thing. A particular relic has eluded me for many years. Possessing this piece of Akaviri antiquity would make my collection complete. I'm of course referring to the Draconian Madstone.
And that is what?
The stone is a fine bit of Akaviri craftsmanship. Worn like an amulet, this talisman is said to protect the wearer from poisons of any type. The Madstone appears as a snake, coiled around and encircling itself. The eyes of the snake are supposed to be precious gems or some such. Through my sources, I've learned that the last reported location of the Madstone was the ruins at Pale Pass.
Good to know. Where is that?
Are you familiar with the history of Pale Pass?
Not at all.
Back at the end of the First Era, raiders from the continent of Akavir attempted to gain a foothold here in Tamriel. At that time, the Empire was broken into smaller factions. Raymond Cyrodiil decided to unify them and form an army to repel the Akaviri raiders. The force became known as the Army of Raymond. The two armies clashed in what's now northern Cyrodiil. The Akaviri were strong and well supplied. But their greatest error was marching through Morrowind on the way to their objective and dismissing the response it would garner from Vivek. They didn't count on Lord Vivek forming an alliance with the Trident Kings of the Dreg. From Morrowind, he struck at their rear flank. Not only did this make the Akaviri fight on two fronts, It also cut off access to reinforcements and supplies from the sea.
Wait, who was Raymond Cyrodiil?
You must be joking, right? Who hasn't heard of the greatest known hero of the First Age? Raymond Cyrodiil not only was the conqueror of the Akaviri forces, but he actually convinced them to help build the Empire as it is today. With such an empire at his disposal, he conquered most of Tamriel, except Morrowind, of course, and was crowned Emperor. In fact, he instituted the rites of becoming an Emperor, which included the construction of the Amulet of Kings. His alliance with Lord Vivek during the Akaviri invasion is just one example of his cunning and ingenuity.
So the Alliance ended the conflict.
Not quite. The army of Raymond knew that the organized Akaviri forces were commanded from a hidden post in the mountains. Rumors placed it in a snowy vale called Pale Pass. That's where Raymond focused his attention. As his forces fought their way across the Gerald Mountains, the Akaviri suddenly surrendered. It was assumed they were overwhelmed and gave up. The only strange part was that the command post and Pale Pass were never found. It was dismissed as a rumor, and the army of Raymond celebrated. It's come to my attention that the post did exist, and it happens to be the last reported location of the Draconian Madstone.
And the Madstone is...
If you retrieve the Draconian Madstone for me, I'll be happy to compensate you by rewarding you with another Akaviri artifact. Are you game?
Yeah, I'll do it.
I had a feeling you'd accept. Good. Then let me tell you how you're going to find the Madstone. I've come into the possession of a diary, written by an Akaviri messenger. I suspect that the text within can lead you to the ruins. Here's a translation of the passages we could still read. It was quite damaged. I've also included a rough map that was drawn in the diary as well. I'm also providing you with a unique key that was supposedly found with the diary. I'm assuming it'll prove useful when you arrive at the site. The Madstone awaits, and so does your reward if you retrieve it. I paid several scouts to try and find the ruins at Pale Pass before I hired you. They were only able to locate the first of a series of landmarks. These landmarks are mentioned within the diary. The one referred to as Dragonclaw Rock has been located. I'll mark it on your map. The rest is up to you. My scouts reported bitter cold and dangerous creatures in the area, so they couldn't proceed. Be cautious and return home soon. Good luck. The messenger's diary will make a nice companion to the Madstone in my collection. Some see only the conflicts between northern and southern cultures, but I see the way they are stronger when woven together. It's curious. Skindrad's people scarcely ever set eyes on the Count, but he's apparently loved and respected by all his subjects.
Yeah, okay, but can I buy a house in town?
It's a matter of trust, and I don't trust you enough yet.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
May the path ahead be free of danger.
Greetings to you.
What's going on with you?
I saw some mud crabs by the water recently. I steered clear of them.
I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Bye.
Speak, citizen. You hear about Jorunda? He was caught stealing gold, and now he's in jail. Oh, I bet Arnora's beside herself with grief. Arnora and Jorunda were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear that he took all their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was going to skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all. Poor thing. be seeing you.
I'm Captain Bird, commander of the Bruma Guard.
Bird is the word.
I make sure my guards treat the local Nords and their ways with respect. You hear about Gerunder? He was caught stealing gold and... You too.
I'm pretty sure he was the guy I was next to when they put us in jail. The thing is, who was it that even caught us? Nice average door.
Excuse me, I'm on duty. As Captain Bird says, we have to stay on the good side of the local Nords. It ain't their fault they're ignorant barbarians. I can't believe it. The Grey Prince has been beaten. You...
Excuse me, I'm on duty. I understand that Bumf Gragash trains other Fighter Guild members on the proper use of heavy armors. Good day.
Let's hear it.
What's going on with you?
I saw some mud crabs by the water recently. I steered clear of them.
Nasty creatures, but
That guy really
I
does
hear
just
their
sound
meat is
like
rather
AI.
tasty.
Right. Although the Skyrim mods, when people are actually putting AI into the game as a companion and things like that, it's actually so cool.
Well met.
AI isn't for me, but I do see the potential in it. Yo, do you want to steal? Not steal, do you want to buy my stolen goods?
Fjotrid, you need armor or weapons, new or repair. Come to Hammer and Axe. I work hard. Folks like Skjorda and Ulfan give us Nords a bad name, drinking and carrying on until all hours.
I feel like that's more what it's like to be an Ord.
I overheard a guard mention the Countess is looking for a piece to add to her collection of Akaviri artifacts. Our taxpayers' Drake's at work. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
I guess I can't give him my stolen things.
Bye.
I think I'm doing alright for now.
What's this about?
I'm just exploring.
What do you want? I can't make up my mind about the prophet in Anvil. Is he truly a holy man, or just a lunatic exploiting the tragedy at the Chapel of Debella? Goodbye.
Possibly the second one. Ah, the Mages Guild. I've heard about this place. But I've almost been streaming an hour, so I'm gonna end the video here. Especially because my streams aren't working at the minute for some reason. I don't know if that's bad Wi-Fi on my half, or if it's YouTube or what. Anyway, for now, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.